Good morning, y'all. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your day. I hope you're having a good week so far. Happy hump day. Uh, Want to dive right back into just waking up into a good mood. So I'm basically just gonna take a couple of minutes, watch a POV of my one of my favorite things in the world are roller coasters. So we're gonna watch one of my favorite POVs of one of my favorite probably my favorite roller coaster, and just talk about some cool stuff that goes on during the ride. I am an enthusiast. I'm not nearly as big of an enthusiast as a lot of people. A lot of the people I enjoy watching, uh, Taylor and Sarah at Coaster Studios, or Sean and Charlotte at Theme Park Worldwide, El Toro Ryan, Costa Bot, different people who do a lot of really good stuff, make a lot of really good content, really fun to watch. But again, I'm kind of more on the jack of all trades, especially when it comes here. I just want stuff that'll make me happy, stuff I enjoy. So roller coasters is one of those things, and or it's roller coasters are one of those things. And one of my favorite roller coasters is Velocicoaster down in Universal Orlando at Islands of Adventure. So yeah, just let's just go on a fun roller coaster ride, tell you about the feelings, the experience, and just get the morning off to a good start. So, one of the coolest things about Velocicoaster is the theming, and I'm not even really that major on theming. It's really neat. It's really cool. I love it. I love walking through the whole queue. I love walking through the Velocicoaster queue. Um, but being that I grew up in Disney, so those in Disney World growing up in Florida, so those queue lines were always amazing. But then as I got older, I'm in Las Vegas, Circus and Six Flags Magic Mountain doesn't is they don't have the best queues. So never really appreciated it until, except for the Disney stuff, just because it's Disney stuff, the attention to detail, things like that. But then they started doing, well, they did like Kong and they did a whole bunch of other stuff, but Velocicoaster was the first one I really got to appreciate. And seeing the Velociraptor heads in the cages and they're moving around, and seeing the thing go flying by on the second launch and the Raptors chasing, it's just really cool. I really do hate this. Okay. Alrighty, so right off the bat, you hit. Okay. Alrighty, so right off the bat, you hit your first launcher. You come in, you stop. You got raptor cages on the left and right of you. There's lights going off. They're screaming at you. The lights flash from red or from white to blue, and you go. And I think this one is 0 to 52. Let me mute my TV so the screams aren't loud. But you go, and right here. Now you're coming out of this Immelman, and you think like anybody's been in an Immelman, you just kind of you go up, you flip over, you kind of gracefully come down, but not on this. This one right here, as you go up into that top piece right here, as you're getting pulled out of that, especially in the back, but as you're coming out of that, you get level of airtime I've never felt out of an inversion. And then you can see here this dive loop is a little interesting because most dive loops you go up, you turn, you come right back. This turns under itself, so it's one of those that you just kind of keep going as you're going through the element. But that hill right here, when you're in the back, you creep up the top of it real slow, and then it just yanks you down in. But when you're in the front, it's weird because this thing launches you, like almost pops you at airtime, and then flips and catches you as you come back. So, and like the best thing is the lap bars on this coaster, and the back of the seat almost feels unstable because when I was sitting in the back, I could put like the back row, because each car is broken into four seats. And the back of each car, you can put, at least I can because I'm tall enough. I can put my feet on the bottom of the seat in front of me. So I have a little bit of stability. When we sat in the third row, there's just a flat metal piece in front of you. So now I can't brace myself. Well, all of a sudden I'm feeling the lefts and rights, and I really need to replace this chair. It is so freaking squeaky. But I'm feeling all the lefts and rights and ups and downs. The airtime is incredible. You feel like you're getting thrown out of your seat. You're getting tossed forward, tossed backward. It is insane. But you go through the dive loop, come around the turn, hit this big old pop of airtime, and that twist on the opposite side is wild because again, you're getting. I know my chair is going to be annoying as shit, but you're going to these lefts and rights, and you're going left and right, and you're feeling the back of the seat disappear on your shoulder. You feel the back, it's basically, I don't even know how to explain. It's your butt is the pivot point, and that restraint is the only thing that's keeping you at. I don't even know how to explain it. Come around, it turns. Now this is the slower, but it is not a slow section. This is actually still extremely fast and well paced. And again, you're getting thrown all over the place. And then you hit your second launch. So just for recap purposes, you launch up into the Immelman, big old airtime pop right there. If you're in the front, big airtime pop here into the dive loop that just kind of keeps twisting round the turn, big old pop of airtime where you're going side to side. You're hitting these turns and you're not stable, so you're getting thrown left and right through all of this, all the near misses, like everything is close to you. And then you hit the one that launches you up to 72, and it puts you up 155-foot top hat. And nice, I mean, it's all blurry and stuff, so you that Hogwarts and the rest of Florida, and there's Universal and everything, but you get to that top in the front, airtime all the way to the other side, all the way to here. And so you go airtime, and as your butt comes back in the seat, you're locked onto the restraint. So you go from airtime to hang time, which is so cool. And then when you're sitting in the back, you creep up over the top and then just get yanked. Like this thing yanks you down from when you're in the back. It is so cool. And you also, if you look to your right, like I forced myself to look to the right because I wanted the view. You got the lake, you see what is it, Forbidden Island or Lost Island. You see Rip Ride Rocket in the background, Hulk across the water. It's awesome. It's the best view inside of um Islands of Adventure for sure. Go down into the stall, and the one thing I will say is the more I see stalls on different rides, the more I realize that this stall is kind of a bummer. It's good, like it's a fun element. You're upside down over the walkway, so you get to look at other people, but it's not the best. This little pop wave turn is insane, and then this thing. So you go sideways, get the pop of airtime, and then finish your turn. And then with this, it's just what it is. You're going right, you twist up left, and then you get yanked back to the right. And then you hit the little pop of airtime and the Mosasaurus roll. And these little pops right here are nothing to joke about either. Like the little right left turn are nasty, but this element right here, this looks like a normal heartline roll or corkscrew. This is the most demented inversion. You feel like you're going into the water. You're going 50. I got a shirt that says, I think it's 53 miles an hour as you hit this inversion, and it tries to throw you out of the car. It is, it's got to be the best inversion in the world at this point, at this moment. But then you wrap up, and that's Velocicoaster. Oh yeah, just again wanted to share something that makes me happy, get my mindset right. To be fair, just even recording these because something little goes wrong and I'm waking up and I'm in a bad mood because I'm not a wake up in the morning kind of person. It's already starting to get frustrating. And this is the second time I've done it. But you know what? Got through it a lot easier. It helped me kind of stay level headed. And really, that's the goal of all of this is just let's wake up in a good mood. If something goes wrong, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We can change it. We can fix it. We'll make it right, and then let's get on with the rest of our day like that never even happened. All right, let's hang on to the good stuff, forget about the bad stuff. So if you're interested in seeing more of these, I definitely love to see you every morning. Please follow, subscribe, whatever the button is on this one. And hopefully Monday through Saturday we'll be here to kind of kick off the day in a good mood. So I hope to see you there.